Okay. What I'd rather. Would I rather go a day without speaking or without my phone? I think she changed up a little bit. What I'd rather.
Hold up here a second. I think we have a minor problem. We do. The microphone's not working on the stream audio for the video. It's coming off of the computer. Yeah, well, we can fix that.
That's fine.
If that's the only thing that happens, then so be it. Jeffy's gonna get it fixed right here in a second. What is that?
It's got to be from the birdhouse.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. For the birds. Yep.
That's a white crowned sparrow.
Greatest hits 1079.
Sunny.
March 13th, you need to save the date. It's Seneca's Half Marathon and 5K, and we want you to sign up. It's brought to you by Santee Cooper and all the gang at 313 Cafe, and we have got a great day planned for you. Now, this is outside running, in person, not virtual. We're going to keep it safe, though. Whatever the guidelines are around March 13th, we'll make sure we obey those and keep you safe. We want you to sign up. You can go to Green or Go Green Events is the place you need to go, or you can sign up. Check out the link at Seneca SC Events at our Facebook page and get signed up. You and a friend commit today. You can do that. Maybe you and your workout buddies. Why don't you just say, hey, let's go do a 5K and come on and join the fun. Cash prizes to give away in the overall division. And also we got great cash prizes for the beginning of the race. Best dressed, Julian Davis doing it again. And Seneca's hometown jeweler, Bradley's Jewelers, is giving away a nice piece of jewelry. Check the website for more information and join us March 13th.
This is Sunny 107.9, WFBS LPFM, Salem, Seneca, Wahala, Clemson, and worldwide at WFBSFM.com.
107.9.
Another hour of music power.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, when you thought it was safe to leave your radio after a 4-year vacation, I'm back! I took a 4-year vacation. That's the longest vacation in radio history, my friends. Well, Donnie, Bigun, White.
I'm early.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this is an amazing thing.
Hey, when you bring it back to town, I'm early.
Oh, man. Good morning, everyone, and welcome in.
Good morning.
I'm so used to the home studio at the other side. You know, speaking of the other side.
I tried to find a deep fryer this morning.
Oh, I know. Hold on just a second. I forgot to do something.
You know, when we get in a new place, I got something for you.
All right, hold on just a second, because I completely forgot one little item. And
you got to log on.
I got to bring up our friends across the pond over there at Lake Kiwi Radio Online. They're not joining us yet, so by the magic of technology.
They're coming in.
We're
sitting in here.
We're sitting in here. They're getting ready to come in here. Man, it has been a long time. since you and I sit in this studio. And, you know, the interesting thing of it is it was 4 years ago today.
Yeah.
You remember what happened 4
we
years ago?
tore down
We
and
tore
set
down
back up in record time.
In record time. Now,
Everybody had a hand in it.
yeah, it was a total amazement. And, yeah, that was a one event. Hold on just a second now. I got to check this. Yeah, there we go. You hear us in delay. So,
yeah,
right.
I like it delay.
Oh, me too. But anyway, today is a good show, and the reason being, this is actually the official date was March the 1st, 1991, that I stepped into a radio station, which was WSNW WBFM. I started March the 1st of 1991. And let me tell you something. There's been a lot of mineral water run down Conner Ross Creek since then. Ooh. 30 long years. And this morning on the program, we're going to share some of those little fun moments that I've had in my career. And I'm telling you, so many people this morning are jumping on board, and I want to share all the comments. I got a comment the other day, or yesterday actually, from Bill Cavan in Florida. You know, he listens to us every weekend. He's originally from Spartanburg. And I'm going to share a couple of his comments because they really got me yesterday. And I realized, you know, yesterday after reading his comments that I feel like now I'm a minority because I'm doing it the old way. And nobody else is doing it.
The old way is a good way.
The old way is a good way. You're exactly right.
I hope we keep this going. Like I said yesterday, I'm sure you're not retiring anytime soon because we're getting a new place.
Nope, that's right.
And it's going to be in a penthouse.
And we're going to be doing more things along with Sunny 107.9. For example, March the 13th, you and I are set. We're going to be doing a Race for the Green. Also, too...
Are we going to be running in it?
No. Does it look like I could run? Let's talk.
I got a little something for you here in a little bit about the race.
Well, I got something for you this morning. I didn't know if you're ready for it. Are you ready?
Well, I guess I'm here.
Okay, well, here we go. I have new jingles this morning.
Oh, you new jingles?
I've got some jingles.
You know,
here we go. Let me just play Let me just play with one of those jingles this morning. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Are you naked?
So, yeah, put your clothes on this morning.
Yeah.
And come on and join us with a good cup of coffee. We do have a
fry
great show.
them eggs and fry that bacon and join us.
That's right. All right, we're going to get to some comments here real quickly. Of course, our friends that are watching online social media, which is Sunny 107.9, Lake Kiwi Radio Online, and we're all around the world at WFBSFM.com. Emily, good morning to you.
Miss Emily.
Yes, good morning to you. And Matthew checks in, interrupt Frank's fishing trip. Yeah, he's on a top secret mission this morning, by the way. Let's see. Scott McMahon, longtime listener. Scott's been listening to me for years. He's been listening to us, too, for a long time. And thank you so much for checking in. But I got to mention this fella right here, and Michael Land. Michael has listened to me for at least 25. Well, no, I'm going to go back. He's listened to me all 28 of those years. From the when I was at WCCP in Clemson. Michael listened to me every weekend, and he would come over, and, boy, we've got a lot to talk about. And, Michael, your invitation is coming as soon as I get moved into the new home, and I'll tell folks a little bit about that later on. You know, there was some changes and other stuff, but we're coming home to Seneca.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
close by.
Right close by. I mean, we're talking like 2 minutes to be here. 4 minutes to get to the time drive-in, 2 minutes to get to the studio, and also to the Net Doctors. I done timed it out. Done figured it out and done timed it out. But, Michael Land, you have been a big supporter through the years, and I appreciate your friendship more than you'll ever know. That's right, 30 years and counting.
Technology this day and time. Back then when you was doing that,
oh, my
Michael,
gosh.
You know, you either had to call in by phone or landline,
had those,
or had to come by.
Well, you actually had that too, but technology's changed.
But hey, now you can right here. Anybody can watch from anywhere and listen to it. So technology, man, I tell you.
Yep, you're exactly right. All right, I want y'all to be a part of the fun this morning too. So here's what we're going to do. Normally, the format on 107.9 is a Carolina Beach Music Weekend. So we're going to still play a little bit of beach music, but we're also going to open it up just a little bit. We're going to play 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever you want to hear. I've got more stuff to talk about, the 30 years that I have been in broadcasting, some of the highlights, some of the disappointments, and I've got a opinion poll this morning that I want to throw out there to everybody, okay? Donnie, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but there is a Facebook group that's trying to help, has been formed to better communicate with folks on the Utica, the Mill Hill.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Okay. Well, there is a controversy brewing over what actually the actual name of it is. Well, think about this. Through history, it's had several different names.
Yeah.
But the one name that they're trying to come up with is everybody's arguing about. Is it the Utica Mill Village or is it the Utica Mill Hill? Now, I've known it as both.
I've always heard Mill Village.
I've always heard Mill Village. For example, Neary Mill Village is the same way. Neary is exactly the same way. So that's a kind of a controversy today or this morning that
my
I
mom
want to
was
talk
raised
about.
over there. So.
Yeah, at Utica.
Yeah,
That's right.
Utica.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, she was. I forgot about that. So, all right. Well, that's it. So, with that being said, it is time to kick off some wonderful tunes. Playing all of your favorites this morning right here on Sunny 107.9. Oh, Bud's got bacon and eggs right now. I leave, and Bud and my lovely wife are eating bacon and eggs.
You see what happens?
I know. I'm just so
I'll run
shocked.
down to the QT and get you a bacon and eggs.
Oh, my
sandwich.
gosh. But I can't do what Bud can do.
I'm telling you.
Here's a
I
Fifth
hope
Dimension in Wet and Bell Blues. Good morning, y'all. WFBS. Jazzy Jeff here and Donnie Bigun White. Having more fun that's allowed by the law. Cloudy, overcast. We'll have checking your weather forecast here towards the bottom of the hour. And your weather forecast will always be brought to you by your friends at the City of Seneca, my friends.
Hey.
We're going to be doing all sorts of wonderful stuff, and we'll be telling you a little bit more about that. Now, let's check in with a couple of other more wonderful people this morning. You ready?
Oh, we got a bunch.
We got a bunch this morning. First of all, Matt Turner. Good morning to you, sir. Pastor Matt.
Hey, brother.
Of Ann Hope United Methodist Church and Friendship United Methodist Church, located here in beautiful Seneca, South Carolina. And by the way, April 13th, they're doing a remembrance, the 1 year, and that's hard to believe. That is hard to comprehend that we're coming up on the 1 year anniversary.
We just talking about that the other day.
Of the tornado. And that's going to be held. I'll give you details a little bit about that coming up too. It's going to be held in the parking lot of Ann Hope United Methodist Church on the Utica Mill Hill or the Utica Mill Village, whichever one you like to say. And we'll talk about that coming up. All right, I think I not have a clue who this is, but it is Having a Bloody Mary, and it says Sunny 107.9 WFBS Salem.
Good guess who that is.
I have a wonderful idea who that could very well be. All righty then. Well, you have a good time, Frankie B. It's me, it's Frankie B. Oh, and Kathy Ruskin, we want to mention too.
It's 9 o'clock somewhere.
It is 9 o'clock somewhere. How about Tim Tom?
Yeah, hey.
I am excited
kudos
for Tom.
To Tom.
Kudos to Tom. He is
Karen and Kathy.
Yep, Karen and Kathy. Tom, Tim, and Karen and Kathy. But Tom has taken on a afternoon responsibility for a Southern Gospel radio station in this market, formerly the old WRIX FM, which is WHQA. He's going to be doing an afternoon show, isn't it? Monday, afternoons.
Are you going to go down there early and pre-record, or going to do it live?
I think he don't do. I think it's live. I do. I think he's doing it live.
Tom. Tom's a great guy.
Yeah, I told him the other night that he was really a great guy. So we're awful. Congratulations to the Tom and Tim and Kathy and Karen. There you go. We got that name all squared away. Let's see. Bill, BJ checks in. And BJ, I want to thank you yesterday from your wonderful comments about radio and how, that I've stuck to the same principle, local, tried to be a voice of reason sometimes in the community. Sometimes I get a little hot-headed a little bit about certain things, but I have a passion. I want to see things done and for the community and for the people. But I just keep the old same philosophy. If you play it, they will listen, and if you involve them, they will listen. And if you get to know your community, they will support you. And that's the philosophy I've done for years.
I went in a Dollar General one day and picked up some stuff on the way home, and it's amazing. Radio today, you don't know who you're listening to. It's probably pre-recorded from California or somewhere.
Well, you're right,
and put all over. But it made me feel good. I mean, I'm not the radio guy that you are or all the other guys, but, when y'all walked up and I spoke, the lady just looked at me and she said, "You're the guy on the radio."
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
I'm the guy on the radio.
Yeah, so they know your voice and they can put a face with it. It's really it does real good.
All right, Bridget checks in. Good morning, y'all. Bridget, good morning to you, sweetheart. I guess you know that I didn't get a chance to see you yesterday. I've got a computer case that I've been carrying around for about 2 or 3 weeks now. I tried to work on her computer, and it was just too far gone, and unfortunately, life has gotten in the way. But Bridget, I promise you, darling, I will get to you. Let's see here. Who else? Becky Lunsford checks in.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, Becky. Good morning to you.
Becky.
Tell Donnie the Lunsfords say hello. Have not seen him since we closed Hometown.
Miss you guys.
Boy, we do. That's a grocery store we miss.
Oh, yeah. I miss going there and hanging out.
And getting
that was my hideout.
Let's see. It was Jeff and Mark. Mark,
Rogers.
Mark Rogers. Boy, that brings back a few hundred memories there.
Yeah. All the guys in the meat department,
Do you know what the original grocery store was there for Hometown?
No.
Winn-Dixie. Yeah. See, Jeffy knows.
See, Winn-Dixie used to be where AutoZone is, too.
Yeah, they had two. That's exactly right.
There.
Yeah. You worked at Winn-Dixie.
You know what the other one was right down the street here?
Milo.
No.
Oh, that used to be A&P.
Yeah.
And after A&P, it was Pearson's food store. Yeah. Gosh, I remember all of that. All right.
I miss those guys, and hope they're doing well.
Yep. Let's see. We miss it, too. She checks in. Who else checks in this? Well, man, the comments just keep rolling in.
Get them on in, folks.
Good morning. Looking forward to some great music today. Yes, ma'am. You certainly are. Let me see what else. There was another comment I wanted to get to. Oh, listen here. Here we go. Margaret checks in and says, listen to Jeff for 20 years ago when we had our camper at Stinette's on Lake Kiwi. Oh, my gosh. That goes back a few hundred years. Man, that does make me feel kind of old this morning.
And you ain't old yet.
I feel like it, though. All right, let's see. Do I have one of these fun little... Oh, yeah. I got another one. You remember... let's see. Where's it at? Is this
Jingle Morning.
It's Jingle Morning. I've brought out the jingles this morning.
Jingle bell.
All right, you ready? Here it goes. Got another jingle for you.
Now, Goldie, Goldie.
This one is out of the box for you and your dog.
Four Tops now. Let's go back to the 60s, playing some of that cool sounds for you. 15 after 9, it's Jazzy Jeff. 30 years of radio played all the great music and the memories of many years gone by. 107.9 WFBS.
When you feel that you can make it all alone, remember no one is big enough to go it alone. Just ask the lonely, they know the hurting pain of losing a love you can never regain. Just ask the lonely. The young and foolish laugh at love, slowly run away, confident and sure that fate will bring another love their way. But ask the lonely, how vainly a heart can yearn for a losing love that will never return. Just ask the lonely. They'll tell you. They'll tell you a story of sadness, a story too hard to believe. They'll tell you the loneliest one is me. Just ask the lonely.
Levi Stubbs and the Four Tops. 18 minutes after 9, Sunny 107.9 WFBS. Donnie, Bigun, Jazzy, Jeff. Oh, we're playing the good stuff. 30 years in broadcast excellence. You know, it's sad, though. Well, we did lose. You know, he was one of my favorite disc jockeys, and he was also a talk show. Rush Limbaugh died just about a week ago, I think, maybe 2 weeks ago. But if you've never had an opportunity to listen to his DJing career back in the early 70s, he was really a good DJ. He really was. And, of course, you know, we've had a lot of good DJs around here. And a lot of people ask me, well, where did you learn all this radio from? And I have to be honest. Most of what I know about this industry today came from Grum himself, Jim Graham. I learned a lot from Jim Graham throughout the years. Of course, Jim started out at GOG back in the 1960s, 66, 67, and went on to a very successful career for a station we remember growing up to, WANS. And his philosophy is kind of exactly the same as mine. If you play it, they will listen, and if you're involved in your community, they will come. And but who got me in my first job in radio? You've heard this story before. Mm-hmm. You know who got my first job in radio, right?
You know I can't remember stuff. My memory is short.
The first person that got my first big career start at March 1st, 1991 was Freeman Martin.
Oh.
Freeman Martin went and talked to the old man, and the old man was referred to J.A. Gallimore. Mr. Gallimore, of course, owned the Seneca Journal at the time and Tougaloo Tribune, and of course his gut-stinging editorials. But he was a community man. I mean, all the stuff he done. But him and his first wife, Virginia, she passed away like 1974. But Mr. Gallimore hired me, and I remember walking in Sunday afternoon. I had the Saturday from 2 to 10 and Sunday from 6 a.m. sign on till 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And he come in that Sunday and he handed me a copy. He said, "I need you to read that on the air, boy." And he had that old southern drawl, boy, and kind of sounded like Foghorn Leghorn. And yeah, the governor. And anyway, so I read the news and the weather. He said, You sound pretty good, boy. I think I'll hire you. You can work the weekends." And that's how I got started. Just like that. That's simple. Yeah. It was that easy. Wow. We should have given away some Conner Ross Creek mineral water today.
Hey, Today's special is 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Ooh. For the big anniversary celebration, you're going to get
2 minutes.
Minutes today. All right, we need to check in with your weather forecast here this morning.
Oh, it's going to be a good day today.
It's going to be a good day to do absolutely nothing. Oh, wait, I got to pack.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going home to Ruby.
Ruby, will you be mine?
The recliner. No.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I forgot. You named your recliner Ruby. Ruby Lou, why don't you love me like you used to? All right, so here we go. Let's pull up the old weather forecast. Here we go for today. Got a chance of showers, about a 20% chance. High about 65 for today. Coming up for tonight, about the same thing. Chance of some showers. Low tonight of about 55. Warm again for Sunday. Chance of showers, 40% chance, 71. And a chance of rain Sunday night, 55. And starting off Monday, going to be nice and wet in showers and stuff, 65 for the high. And then it gets cold again, folks, for the nights, 39 for the overnight low. I honestly believe we're done for winter weather.
I believe we're getting a taste of spring.
I
now,
do.
So,
I don't see any idea or anything of any kind of winter weather. But you know, we've been fooled before.
Hey, it has come later in the year. I myself don't like I like cold weather, but I like to see it come and go like it did the last time. So it makes the job a little more. Well, we got guys that come out and do this work. So
Bill checks in, wants to hear some Marshall Tucker. Give me just a few moments, and I'll pull up some Marshall Tucker for you. Let's see.
Good old Spartanburg boys.
Let's see. What else we got here? Looks like we got an issue brewing with the video camera. I'm seeing it glitching over there. Let's see. Frank took Perella Lewis to Florida. But let me give you an update. The weather from today in Key Largo is going to be sunny, hot, and 90 degrees today.
And a good chance of a
good chance of a Bloody Mary tonight.
More Bloody Marys.
More Bloody Marys.
Bloody Mary you.
Bloody Mary fool you. Drink it up for us up here. All right, dark tonight, but sparks under the sheets. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. All right, here you go. Freeman, yes. It has been a long and winding road from high atop Radio Hill. That's true. I remember, gosh. From here on the hill in Seneca, the voice of the Blue Ridge Dominion. And it's time now for the obituary. It's time now for the obituary column of the air, as presented as a public service by. What you got?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Donnie. I'm sorry.
Furman made history the other day.
Furman did?
Yeah, he's the first one to get gas at the new QT.
That's right.
And filled his cup up.
He filled his cup up. He was the first one that'll go down in the history of Seneca books right there. Freeman Martin and Helen Martin bought gas first here at QT.
Hey, Freeman, we'll let you know when we're doing some more grand openings.
Well, here's the good news. We've got another grand opening coming up on March the 11th in Ramcat Alley.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't have all the details of who it is, but I'm just telling you that's who we're doing it for. So,
yeah.
All right, anyway, we've had a couple of songs through the years that we've played that we've got a little entertainment from. Do you remember some of those songs that we've kind of played off and on that we've laughed about?
Yeah, Help I'm White and I Can't Get
That
Down.
was one.
That's my number one song.
Yeah, we also have played the Chicken Wing song, which incidentally
the Chicken Wing
that
song.
will be played today. But we had a little ditty we used to play. Do you remember Little Ronnie and the Dukes?
Yeah.
Yeah. It goes along.
Is it coming up?
It's coming up in the rotation. It goes along with this jingle right here.
Are you naked?
Yes, I am.
I bet you I know the name of the song.
Well, Donnie, it was yours.
Well, happy Friday, everyone. We've
that's
got
not
some
Friday.
cold rain moving back
You got to
into
be
the area
kidding
today.
me.
There's Perel.
Showers through
Perel just came up. If you let this computer system sit, it just goes into idle mode.
Straight about something right now.
Okay.
107.9.
All right, Frankie, quit.
I think he's trying to sabotage the show here. Something's going on. All right, enable and disable. All right, we got Little Ronnie and the Dukes and hit play.
That ain't it.
Nope, that ain't it.
That ain't Buck Naked.
That is not the song that we're looking for this morning. My gosh. We already have issues now. All right. Beep. Pardon us. We are
Excuse
experiencing
me.
technical difficulties. Please stand by. All right.
Where's our screen at? It goes up, different colors.
I know. All right.
Stand by.
Well, that ain't it either. I have no idea.
Little Ronnie done left the building.
He done left the building and moved out of here. Little Ronnie, where'd you go? Well,
he's outside.
He went outside and done something here. Okay, is this it? Nope, that's not it either. Frankie B, I'm going to help you out here. I'm just going to take this thing out, throw it away, and rebuild you a new one here. It's time for a new... I can't even find no music. Well, Donnie, you want to sing?
Oh, that'd be awful.
Let's sing. Here we go. Wait a minute. Is that it? Well, there it is. Let's try that. Let's see if that folder is there, if we found it.
First note, I'll know what it is.
Nope. Nope.
Well, we'll play that here shortly, folks.
I think we'll try. Well, we're not going to play anything. Well, I'm going to have to sing here for you in just a few moments. Are you ready? Oh, I got that new song I sent you. We could sing it.
Yeah.
Okay, is this going to work? Oh, look at there, y'all.
Oh, little slide.
We got a little slide to Family Stone.
I want to thank you.
I want to thank you for being my friend. Well, at least I got something to play this morning.
While we find Buck Nugget.
Yeah. Here on the greatest hits.
Sorry, Furman.
You're getting as bad as me with Tim, Tom, Russ. Now we got Furman Freeman.
We're going to give everybody a new name.
Yeah, Donnie earlier.
And it's close.
Yeah, it's going to be close. But Donnie earlier said Furman and not Freeman. So
that's his middle name. Freeman Furman.
Freeman Furman Martin. That's what I'm talking about.
Now you have found the song and went with a jingle, so if you remember the jingle.
Well, I'm going to play the jingle again anyway. Okay. I mean, it's my show. I'm not worried about ratings or anything, so what do I care? Let's see. James does check in. James Holmes checks in. Told my wife I couldn't do anything today. College football is on TV. Love spring football. Ha, ha, ha. Don't do anything all fall either. Ain't football great? You know, there is football today, by the way. Southern Conference is playing. They're moved there to the spring season. That's kind of unique.
We went to Cashers last weekend, and they was watching football while we was up there.
Yeah, Western Carolina University, the Catamounts. Yeah. Freeman also checks back in. Don't forget about RFD 1150 and Sunday Morning Preachers. Oh, how well I remember that. Live in the studio, dragging the floor microphone all over the studio. There is a story one time, and bless his heart, I love him to death. William Richardson, you know preacher Reverend Richardson.
Oh, Rev.
All right, my gospel friends, I love him. He is a great guy.
I think he takes 2 breaths within 30 minutes of
his radio show.
Yeah.
But one Sunday morning in this industry, we were doing the show up there. I was, running the station. And he comes in there, and he always had this problem of over-modulating the radio station.
Ooh, boy.
I mean, he can scream. I mean, he gets in it with the best of them. And Preacher Richardson, Reverend Richardson, got on there and started, all right, my gospel friends, and lightning struck. Pow! Knocked the transmitter off. It reset, brought it back up. And he didn't get but 2 words out of his mouth, and it struck again. Transmitter knocked off. Well, after the 3rd time he did it, I opened up the door before I turned it on. I said, Rev, you need to start living right. God's trying to tell you something.
Good old Reverend. I went and unlocked his cars many, many, many times.
Yep, Reverend William Richardson.
I finally got him some keys.
Yep, and the Sunday Morning Gospel Roundup. That's just one of the many programs that originate on radio around here. Do I miss analog yet? You bet your sweet bippy I do. There is nothing finer than in the world than having 2 cart machines and a turntable and all sorts of other good stuff in a studio. Oh, is it time to reset our show? No, it's still working. Everything seems to be fine. I just look over there and the count went straight down, but maybe that's just me. So anyway, there you go. Are you ready for the song I promised everybody to play? Okay, let's do it now. Here is one of our Jazzy Jeff and Donnie Bigun White favorite songs of all times, Little Ronnie and the Grand Dukes, and buck naked and sweating this morning here at 9:34, Sunny 107.9 WFBS.
Oh, shag around the living room.
Woo!
Man, you don't look so good. Yeah, and I feel even worse. You wouldn't feel too good either. You mean where I was? I've been down in a joint for 2 days. You heard about it? Yeah. You know, I thought I had me a good woman. Did you hear about it? Nah. Let me tell you what really went down. I'm gonna tell you nothing but the truth. You ain't gonna believe a word of this. I'm gonna tell it to you like I told it to that judge when they locked me up downtown. I said, I'm an innocent man. I ain't done no wrong. Oh, please let me plead my case. Yeah, the judge looked down with a face and frown, looked at me, and he shook his head. He said, tell me your story, now make it quick. I don't have all day. I said, now, well, Your Honor, you know it happened like this. Every word I said is true. You know, I came home early from work one day. You know, what do you think I saw? Yeah, there's my woman with another man. You know, I couldn't believe my eyes. Well, the judge said, son, he said, tell me more, did you catch him in the act? I said, no, Your Honor, I can't say that I did. But you know now they was, I call them, they was buck naked and sweating. I couldn't believe my eyes. Buck naked and sweating. Yeah, who was that man running out my back door? Oh, she she was wearing was that smile on her face. She was buck naked and sweating. Yeah, that judge, you know, he didn't like me at all. I don't know what it was, but he didn't like me. He said, "Hey, son, now, did you recognize that other fella? Did you get a good look at him?" I said, "I didn't know who he was, but I saw him. He was buck naked with a great big smile on his face." Yeah, that's right. You know, I grabbed that gal. I pulled her out the door, and I was carrying her down the street. Yeah, now she was screaming and kicking and carrying on. Everybody could see what was going on. I didn't care, because I'd had enough. I was taking her on back down to her mama's house, right up the street here, you see. Now, by the time I got up there, the police was everywhere. And I tried to tell them, you know, I tried to explain to them what had happened, what was going on, why I was doing all this. I tried to tell them I caught them buck naked and sweating. Yeah, I couldn't believe my eyes. Buck naked and sweating. Now, who was that man in my house? Yeah, all she was wearing was that smile on her face. She was buck naked and sweating. Yeah, they ought to have that man here, not buck me. Naked and sweating. I like them both up. That's right. All she was wearing was that smile on her face. She was buck naked and sweating. Yeah, I tell you, that's how it really went down.
Well, there you go. That's the whole story. And I'm sticking to it.
Now, he didn't like me at all.
Yeah, that judge didn't like him at all. Buck naked and sweating here. The best of the beach this morning here on Sunny 107.9 WFBS. WFBSFM.com. Also to our friends across the river over here. Well, actually just right across the lake over here at Lake Kiwi Radio Online, streaming the sucker worldwide today, celebrating 30 great years of broadcasting. Smack that like button. Also, if you want to join us on social media, we've reset everything, so we should be good to go. I just received a strange text message.
Uh-oh.
It's a very strange one.
You won Publishers Clearinghouse.
And no, I didn't win it, but apparently Dawson just killed a large squirrel in the backyard, and he knew Jeff would be proud. That's Tammy Garland. Dawson just killed a large squirrel in the backyard. He knew Jeff would be proud. Congratulations. Kudos, Dawson. You have killed one of the many hundred thousands of squirrels. Oh, speaking of squirrels, that's another moment. I was doing the news headlines at WCCP one morning. This was about 10, 20 years ago. And news story headlines, Clemson University developing birth contraceptives for squirrels. I can't make it up. That's true. They were putting they were using these little tip devices on the male squirrels. I lost it. I mean, what can you say when you're sitting there reading a news story? Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was true story. You need to look that one up. Yeah, go ahead. You got something up? Oh, stand by here. Oh yeah, there he goes.
That squirrel's after you.
That's a beautiful spring day here in the studio. You like that, don't you?
They leave stuff laying here. I'm going to play with it.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you can actually, that's it for the birds.
Yeah.
On Stamp Creek Road up near Kiwi Key. That's the Birdman.
Yeah.
Board seed. You can get one of those there if you want.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's your Christmas present next year. I'm going to get you one of those little bird things.
I've always wondered what a spotted towhee sounds like.
A spotted what?
Towhee.
Towhee.
I'm blind.
How about the Neary dodo bird?
Okay.
It is Animal Sounds with Donnie and Jazzy. Coming up in the 10 o'clock hour this morning, we're going to be featuring nothing but animal sounds this morning.
The heck?
Oh, my gosh. Give him a toy.
Dark-eyed Junco.
Oh,
that's so sweet.
It's so sweet. Ruby, don't take
no
your...
crow on here, no buzzards or nothing.
But have you heard about the Neary dodo bird?
Yeah.
Rock, 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 rock. Oh, cameras. Let's see. What is
Things
this?
we find laying in this studio.
Cameras and radio booths prove that some of us are made for radio.
I've always said I had a face for radio, but now they got cameras in there,
we got,
and I'm not
hey, look at
for
that.
radio.
HD up there, baby.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
need to
that.
hide behind a tower over here. So,
hey, Lisa Allen, let's give a shout out to her. She checks in. Yo, yo. All right,
we'll give you some more bird sounds here in just a little while.
Also, at 10 o'clock, we have something very special for everyone. I got a gift to everybody at 10 o'clock this morning.
Oh, gosh.
Brace yourself. It's going to be
Get
good.
ready.
Get ready. It's going to blow everybody away. On. No, you don't need to put your swimmies on, but it's going to blow everybody away. Let's see. Marshall Tucker was requested. Bill wanted some Marshall Tucker band.
Mr. Bill Von Ocken.
And I'm trying to think of what.
Big V Automotive.
I mean, we've always played Heard It in a Love Song. That's just
Can't
one. We got Can't You See or Fire on the Mountain?
Fire on the Mountain.
Let's do Fire on the Mountain.
Some fire
All right, let's do Fire on the Mountain this morning. They're searching for a rainbow album. Speaking of albums, did you hear the news yesterday, Donnie?
What was that?
For the first time since 1986, vinyl album sales has overtaken CDs.
Oh,
yes.
People's going back to
going back to.
I seen something, and I don't know if it was an old poster, but Loretta Lynn, is she still living?
Yes.
I think she's putting out a new album.
Are you serious?
That's what I read yesterday. So.
Oh, I beg to be a coal miner's daughter.
Yeah, boy. Lisa's hollered in Yo earlier. Have you been seeing what she's been posting and stuff?
I have not, no.
She's doing the ghost tours now. She is going to be the narrator of the ghost tours. But have you seen her pictures? They're just great. I mean, she's doing a great job with the pictures. She's been going out.
I'll have to check that out.
Kudos to Lisa there. She's down in Charleston. Doing some great photo work. I tell you, it's.
I'll have to check. I'll have to.
One of them was a dock and out across. I mean, it was just a relaxing picture.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, Jessica Evans is checking in. She says, "Happy 30 years, Jeff." Well, thank you so much. Happy day to you, and thanks for the comments there. 30 years of great broadcast excellence. It's 9:52 right now. 44 wonderful, warm, climatological degrees. Try saying that real fast. Climatological.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it.
Yeah, not anybody else, right? So, 10 o'clock this morning, I've got something special.
You was talking about radio and being in it 30 years. I wonder how many people out there, when they was younger, and back in the day, there wasn't much TV on, so we listened to radio.
Absolutely.
And I'm sitting there, I said, how'd they get all them people in that little thing? You had that little radio sitting there on the counter. How'd all them people get in there?
I don't know. I mean, we
crammed them in there.
We can only take like one more in the studio, and we're packed in here. But just think, the other studio of Lake Kiwi Radio Online, we even sardine cans. But in there, we have a Fry Daddy, baby.
Hey.
I don't know what we're going to do when we get moved to the new studio. We're not going to have a Fry Daddy
You just
anymore.
wait. I got something coming.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. So, yeah.
It's a decoration for the studio.
I'm excited.
Studio,
I really am. I'm knowing that I'm so excited now. So for the folks who are tuning in or don't know, my lovely wife and I were originally setting course to build a house. Well, that got interruptimus by something of totally out of our control. And we had to switch gears and was able to find a wonderful home, a 4-bedroom home, what we've been looking for. And might I add that it was quality built versus what we were going to have.
The pictures look great.
Yeah.
I rode by it the other day. I said, and I just happened to pull your pictures up and found the address. And, that's a nice home.
It is a nice home. And the closing of our home has been moved up. So that's going to be March the 9th. We're going to be getting in our home a little bit earlier. They were originally scheduled for like the 15th, I think. But everything just fell in line when the deal fell through that we were going to build our home. And they had already got the foundation in, the subflooring. But the problem started encountering when the frame started going up in the roof and things like that. When you're expecting to pay something and you expect to have somebody build it, maybe it's just me, but I don't want to stand up in the upstairs and look around on my walls and be able to see daylight. I just don't think that's how I want to have my home.
No, when you're spending
that money, and then you look up and you see big old holes with my fist of where they broke the plywood.
It goes back to the old saying, things happen for a reason.
They did. This happened for a reason.
I mean, you come across a new place.
Yes, we did.
It's not very old. I mean,
no,
that
2000. It was built in 2017.
Yeah,
and the family that has it now has done a remarkable job. And I stopped in and talked to the owner, the owners that's selling. I stopped in and talked to them Thursday, I believe it was. And I told him, I said, you guys have maintained this house beyond my expectations. But when the inspection came back, my real estate agent said, we can't find anything wrong. There was nothing. They had nothing to add that needed to be done to the home. So that made me feel pretty good that this was the right thing. But we're going to be moving, and also too, I will be a city resident. I'm moving back home. We're moving back home. I will be living. It is inside the city limits of Seneca, and
I'll bring you a new shiny trash can.
But that would be very nice of you.
Beautiful, green.
Green. Oh my gosh, nice. I'm so happy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get a brand new trash can. I don't have to go to the dump. up anymore. Oh, me. So anyway, yeah, that's moving up, and that's some of the things that are going on in our life right now. And, of course, we'll be doing things back and forth between Sunny 107.9 and Lake Kiwi Radio Online. You know, two's better than one, so we're working together, and I think it's going to be a good combination for everybody. Let's see here. Matt Turner checks back in. Plenty of room in the new place for the official deep fryer of Lake Kiwi Radio Online.
Hey, we're moving up to 2 deep fryers.
We're going to have a
double.
We're going to get a commercial size.
We're going to have deep fried Oreos.
And cheese sticks on one side.
Cheese sticks. Chicken wangs.
Chicken wangs and all sorts of good stuff.
How many wangs you want? You going to get you some Lake Kiwi Radio wangs? You like it spicy?
We're gonna throw some Parmesan Lake Kiwi chicken on it. All right, it is officially 9:56. We're inching towards that top of the hour when... get ready. It is all about to go down. I'm about to do something that I've never, ever done in broadcasting, period. I have never done it. So get ready. It's all coming up for you here in just a few moments. Pablo Cruz now.
I'm closing my eyes.
Yeah, well, you're going to enjoy it, too. Pablo Cruz, Love Will Find a Way. It certainly will. 1977. Playing the greatest hits for you. It's Sunny 107.9 WFBS. It's the greatest hits. About 5 minutes away at the top of the hour here at Sunny 107.9. And And also to Lake Kiwi Radio Online. We'll thank our online streaming audience at WFBSFM.com for listening this morning. Yeah, I hate to tell you, Freeman, but yeah, part of return now is in the big city. The Oconee Nuclear Waste Toxic Dump, which is over there off of Return Church Road, that is now in the city limits. Has been for a few years. So, yeah, I just thought I'd pass that along to you. Part of return now is in the city limits of Seneca. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Been in there for quite a while.
Well, we need to talk about this guy right here. Petey checks in this morning.
Petey.
And it was a wonderful week for the Ridley family.
I'm telling you, getting to see Gary come home. Petey come by the shop one day, and I asked him how Gary was doing, and he pulled up on his phone and called him, and we got to speak to him. You know, it was good. I sent a message by a good friend of mine that works up there. I said, tell Gary I'm going to be the fill-in nurse. And he said, yeah, you come on in here. I'll paint you on the butt. I'm going to give him a shot.
Well that'd
be a bad nurse.
We've already done that, Donnie.
Yeah, you give a shot on the air.
Yes, I did.
Johnny D.
Yes, we gave Johnny D a...
That was at your house.
That was the last day before we moved it to here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gave it live on the air.
You know that some people drop turkeys, but we give shots in the butt.
We give shots live on the air in the butt. Dr. Jeffy here. You remember that?
Oh, I remember it.
Yeah, I know.
That was something I could never get out of my mind. I just, you know.
Well, Wanda LaCroix is listening to the music with Tim. Love the music you play. All right, thank you there, lovely Wanda.
Tim, is he cooking anything
I don't know. Wanda, is Tim cooking anything? Let us know. And we'll be there for lunch here very, very
shortly.
Put
on his Bruce Mitchell overalls.
Bruce Mitchell overalls. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, we had a great time up there, too, this year. We were up there at the Great Smoky Mountain Heritage Museum.
Yeah.
And we're planning that trip to go back up there sometime in May. You need to talk to Brother Brian.
Yeah, see what we got going on.
We want to go to the Bigfoot Festival.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's coming up in Westminster, too. So.
We got 2 Bigfoot festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll go to both of them. But now there's something really strange about the Oconee Bigfoot.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's hairy and he stinks.
Name's Daryl.
Daryl.
Yeah.
Daryl Worley, maybe? I don't know. Could be, maybe. I don't know. I didn't know his name was Daryl.
Yeah, that's what they said. You didn't see that commercial?
No, I haven't seen that commercial
That girl
yet.
said, hey, Bigfoot. He said, huh?
Huh?
No, my name's Daryl.
All right, let's check in with the weather forecast. Weather brought to you by the City of Seneca. For the latest in city news events, visit their website at seneca.sc.us. And don't forget March 13th, right here on the radio, you'll get to hear the golden tones of Donnie, Bigun, White, and myself, Riley Johnson, and you never know who else will be dropping by, maybe Mayor Dan or Scott Mulder, the city administrator. We're going to have a lot of fun. It is Race for the Green. They'll have staggered start time starting at 7:30. It's the race, the 5K and half marathon. And we will go live starting at 7 a.m. from Schaefer Complex here in Seneca. And by the way, the governor now yesterday has lifted the requirements so large gatherings can happen now.
And alcohol after 11.
Alcohol after 11. So party it up, my friends.
That's right.
I mean, yeah.
You know, you're talking about the marathon.
Uh-huh.
I was down at Townville Fire Department, and I was cooking. I said, guys, I got to leave early. I got a marathon. I won't be able to be here. That's what it was. I said, I won't be able to be here. I got a marathon. And Ken Worthern's daughter, Danielle, turned around and looked at me. And she said, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. She said, I just couldn't see you doing a marathon. I said, don't let the body fool you. You know? I said, no, I'm traffic control.
You're doing traffic control? Well, you're going to actually be doing the show with me.
I am. They Andy with the he's our downtown officer.
Yeah.
He come by and he said, where are you going to be? I said, on the radio. Yeah. I'm with you the whole time.
That's right.
Year, so.
We're going to be there probably up until around 12 or 1 o'clock. So it's going to be a long day of broadcast, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And hoping we got some great weather, but going to be a lot of fun. And then right after that, Jazz on the Alley kicks back off. A very special edition. That's going to be with Stone Echo. Riley was all excited about that yesterday. The show.
Big Sammy Price.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we are going to kick off Jazz on the Alley season live on Seneca SC Events Facebook page. Riley's going to be doing some great interviews, as always. The golden voice of the microphone of the golden tones of Riley Johnson. who went to the same
Downtown.
He went
every Thursday night.
Get you a slice of jazz on the alley.
You know, that got started, but that is a neat fill-in.
Yeah, I know. Come
Slice
get you
of the pie.
Get you a slice of the pie. All right, it is time now to tell you who we are. It's the most exciting moment in all of broadcast history. As we tell you right now, here we go.
Broadcasting from the Net Doctor Studio in downtown Seneca. This is Sunny 107.9.
It's the Net Doctor Studio today.
WFBS LPFM.
Change it up
Salem,
just a little bit.
Wahala, Clemson.
That's the golden tones of Jeffy Hopkins.
At WFBSFM.com.
107.9.
Another hour of music
All right, well, there you go. It's over with. We did it. That was the, that was, I can do that. That's Jeffy's voice, Jeffy Hopkins. So, ladies and gentlemen, 10:01. Now, most folks know that through the years,
Brace yourself.
I have, don't look over here. Don't look over here. Look. So, through the years, there's been several songs of the 60s, 70s, 80s that I absolutely refuse to play. Yep.
Afternoon Delight.
That's one. But here we go.
Muskrat Love,
y'all!
As soon as I heard the first note.
Woo! I just... Oh, God. God, I feel... Oh, God. Stop
Take your headphones off.
Ow! This is brutally painful.
I like it.
This is painful. I mean, very painful to listen to.
Muskrat Susie.
Oh, Muskrat Susie.
Oh, God.
Do the jitterbug and muskrat land.
Doing more than the jitterbug.
Sam is so scared.
I hate this song.
And a whirl.
You might not get the hype of it, folks. Jingle jangle.
Singing and jingling and jangle. Float like the hell.
I like Afternoon Delight better.
Looks like
Give me Morris Alford and Feelings. Feelings. Oh, God.
Nibbling on bacon, chewing on cheese. Sam says to Susie, honey, would you please be my missus?
That's my number one song. Muskrat Love.
With a kiss.
Give me another cigarette.
Fancy, rubbing her toes, muzzle to muzzle. Now anything goes.
You gonna let it play all the way through?
We'll come back next 30 years when 60 years.
Play the hype of it.
Yeah, the hype of it.
And
Here comes the rats.
Singing and jingling a jangle, floating like
Oh, God, help me, please.
looks like muskrat love.
Oh, there it is. I hate that. I hate it. Stop it. I can't take it anymore. That sounds like a bunch of rats in the background using the bathroom. Y'all were messed up in the 70s when y'all made this song.
There's some good stuff they was on.
Woo! Does it not sound like a bunch of rats dumping in the background?
I don't know. I ain't never heard a rat.
Well, you have now.
And they whirl and they twirl and they tango.
Oh, gosh, gross.
Floating
Like the heavens above. Looks like muskrat love. Woo! Hit the bird over there. Oh my God! Yes! Yes! That's exactly how I feel right now. Oh, well, that's a... Oh my God! I cannot believe I just did that.
That was a great song.
Yeah, whatever.
Looks like muskrat love. There's a muskrat rescue mission going on.
Stop it.
Oconee County Humane Society
proudly presents Muskrat Love 2021. Come by and share some muskrat love with all the animals. Oh, boy.
Better neutral love.
BJ Cavin checks in. I'm crying not because of the song, but watching Jeff suffer. It's hilarious. Matt, hey, Pastor Matt just texted me, said, I'll pray for you.
Hey, in Louisiana, it's neutral love. They don't have muskrats. They got nutras.
I still believe that Tammy the Tiger has no idea of what she's texting. She just sent another reply about Dawson, says, oh, my God, I'll have to tell Jeff, that is kind of a dog. That is his kind of dog, and I don't even think it's me. I really don't. She's just texting somebody for no reason. Oh,
okay,
boy.
We got muskrat love out of the way. Now on Afternoon Delight.
Hold on. Oh, no, not Muskrat Banner. Yes, it is. Okay, all right, Donnie. It's only my 30th anniversary show.
I like Afternoon Delight.
Okay, well, hold on just a second. Afternoon
It's a whole lot better than Muskrat Love. I mean,
okay, yeah, I'll give it to you. It is much better than. Okay, so yeah, I'll agree with you. So here we go, 1976. Have yourself a little Afternoon Delight. Starlin Vocal Band now here on the Greatest Hits.
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's always been when it's right, why wait until the middle of a cold dark night, when everything's a little clearer in the light of day, and we know the night is always gonna be here anyway. In flight, afternoon delight, afternoon delight, afternoon delight. Started out this morning feeling so polite. I always thought a fish could not be caught who didn't fight, but you got some bait waiting that I think I might like. Never been a little afternoon delight. Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. Loving for the sun gone down. Thinking of you's working up my appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Rubbing sticks and stones together make a spark ignite. And the thought of rubbing you is getting so exciting. Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight.
Outfits like that guy right there.
I'm telling you.
I mean, they were rocking
Paisley print shirts.
Yes, sir.
Bell bottoms.
They were rocking it. All right, I'll be honest with you. I can handle. I'm okay. I can tolerate after the experience we just had with Muskrat Love. I can tolerate that one there.
The Starland Vocal Band. I don't think they had a whole lot of hits, did they?
That was it.
I think that was their one only.
That was it.
Claim to fame.
That was their only claim to fame, and that one it was 45 years ago. It was released 1976, and again, it became number one. And Muskrat Love, I hate it, but it became one. It was number one too.
Yeah, it was a crazy song, but
the '70s were filled with a crazy time of music.
It was.
Wait a minute. I know what I'm about to do now.
I just seen this earlier. We was talking about Loretta Lynn coming out with an album. I think it's going to be like compilations of other artists singing with her. So March the 19th, if you're a Loretta Lynn fan.
Well, that'll be awesome.
It will. Shenandoah had one like that, and a lot of people sang with them. So.
All right, let me see here. Bill over here checks in. Will from 6 Mile, I should add. In tribute to Jazzy 30 years, go way back to the beach music shows and pizza giveaways. Gosh, I remember those days. And it's so hot. I hear the fire department coming. You hear
smoking?
Them? Yeah, because of the muskrat love.
Yeah,
in here. Play some. It Will Stand by the Showman. All right, give me a second. I'll get that on for you here in just a few moments. But Donnie, the '70s were filled with other great music too that we kind of.
Yeah.
Well, here's another one of those songs. Paul Anka.
Oh God.
And You're Having My Baby.
You're digging deep, buddy. You're digging deep.
I'm going into the vault this morning.
You done grabbed a backhoe.
What a lovely way.
And that was Paul Anka, You're Having My Baby.
I remember that song.
Do you remember that song?
Yeah.
All right, well.
It was there.
All right, that's it. I'm not playing any more Paul Anka this morning. I just can't do You're Having My Baby. There's some things in this world I just can't do. But I can play a request this morning. Lisa Donald checks in. You got to play some Dr. Hook. Well, what do you know? I got Dr. Hook ready to go right now. Let's take you to the year 1980. Here is Sexy Eyes at 17 after 10, Sunny 107.9.
I was sitting all alone, watching people get it on with each other. They were dancing across the floor, turning, moving back and forth. They were lovers. One more lonely night for me. I looked up, what did I see? Sexy eyes, moving across the floor, got me wanting more. Sexy eyes, sexy, sexy eyes, getting down with you, I wanna move with you. Sexy eyes. I got up and took your hand, and we both began to dance to the music. Oh, your magic cast a spell. It didn't take long till we fell, and we knew it. No more lonely nights for me. This is how it's gonna be. Sexy eyes, move across the floor, got me wanting more. Sexy eyes, sexy eyes, sexy eyes, getting down with you, I wanna move with you. Sexy eyes. No more lonely nights for me. This is how it's gonna be. Sexy eyes, moving across the floor, got me wanting more. Sexy eyes, sexy eyes, getting down with you, I wanna move with you. Sexy eyes. Ooh, sexy eyes, getting down with you, I wanna move with you. Sexy eyes, sexy eyes, getting down with you, I wanna move with you. Sexy eyes.
Show that's gonna blow your mind. Show that's gonna blow your mind. Show that's gonna blow your mind.
Rock, roll, rock, roll.
You take some music.
never ain't gonna fade. Never, no, never. It swept this whole wide land, sinking deep in the heart of man. Come on, boy, join our clan. Come on, boy, take my hand. Come on, boy, be a man, 'cause rock and roll will stand. Let's do it all over again. I feel good, let's do it again.
Shaggy Juice on back to 1961. It will stand. Music here from The Showman, and it also featured a legendary Carolina Beach music singer, including chairman of the board, General Johnson. Yeah, did you know that?
No.
Yeah, he was the original lead singer there with The Showman back in 1961. And I used to give away pizzas. Oh, boy. Hey, some more memories from 30 years in radio, and I want to say good morning to David Whitmire. He checks in, wishing us a good morning and happy 30. Good morning, David. Thank you for doing that, and everybody watching on social media. So, the year was, let's see, there's several stories. Number one was 1992, and that was the first year that the Tams came to Seneca. And they played at Gillette Field. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yep, 1992. And that was my first time that I was able to get on stage. And Coach Crawford, Coach Dito Crawford, was a manager of the Tams at the time. Of course, he was a football coach and taught driver's ed at Seneca High School throughout the years. And I got to bring the Tams on stage. And, boy, I thought I was hot stuff. I mean, I was a young whippersnapper on the climb of life. Here I am bringing on one of my favorite beach music bands of all time, the Tams. And then there was a halftime show, because years ago, WCCP in Clemson, we used to carry Seneca football years ago when WSNW went belly up and all that other. We carried Seneca football. So I did pregame show. I was the wireless mic guy on the field for my alma mater, and did the halftime show. Well, it just so happens we had the great senator from South Carolina, Strom Thurmond. He was visiting, and I think it was re-election time. This would have been about 95 or 96, something of the order. So, yeah, it was about 95, I believe. And, you started off the interview so casually, Senator Thurmond, thank you for coming here to be with us tonight here at Gillette Field. I want to thank all of you out there. And, boy, y'all sure have some pretty cheerleaders up here in Seneca, South Carolina. Boy, them be pretty girls. That's how he done the interview. So, yeah. And
you got to have that voice for that.
And that's all he wanted to talk about was the cheerleaders. It wasn't about, well, I'm working hard for you and up there in Washington, D.C. It was, boy, y'all got some pretty cheerleaders. He was mesmerized with the Seneca Bobcat cheerleaders. So that was one moment. There was another moment I had to come in and take a disc jockey home because he was drunk, sitting on the toilet with his pants around his ankles. Yeah, I won't mention the name, but that happened several times. Let's see. There was also the time that the board operator was sitting out front of the radio station. This happened in Clemson with handcuffs behind his back because they had arrested him because he was selling drugs out of the radio station.
Free advertisement.
That was big advertisement. Yeah. I mean, it was a blue light special. And for you folks that live around here, of course, I got to work with the late, great Tommy Powell. Remember Tommy Powell? Yep. Former mayor of Salem. Got to work with him for, that was about 12 years. He worked at Clemson at WCCP. And then I moved on to Greenville. I was down in the swamplands of San Souci as we put that AM station on the air there, 1070 WCSZ in Greenville, and bounced back and forth. And also I was still working full-time at Clemson. But, if it had been for broadcasting, there's a lot of things in my life I would never got to have experienced, particularly when I worked for Clemson University. I was the broadcast engineer for the Clemson Tiger Sports Network. In other words, I traveled and produced and engineered all of the radio broadcasts for Clemson University athletics, from football, basketball, and baseball. And that was one of the most fun jobs that I ever had in this 30 years. I got to go places with Clemson that, the average person never would get to go. I did get to go to Hawaii one time with Clemson when they had a men's basketball tournament. And I've been to the pits of things, too. And let me tell you something about Boise, Idaho. Absolutely nothing. And that snow-covered field at Boise, I think it's Boise State University, they have that blue Smurf field. And right in the middle of the game broadcast, the Ducks were landing and breaking their necks because they thought it was water. They had to stop the football game. That was when we went out there to the humanitarian.com Bowl 2002. So that goes back a few years. But there's a lot of things in this industry I would have never got to do if it had been for my association working with Clemson University. And then probably the most fun and the most happy of all the radio careers I've had probably would be right here with this LPFM with Salem, with Sunny 107.9. This is my last station that I built. I built the transmitter site from the ground up. I built the studios. And I have been awfully proud, even though we had some issues for the last 3 or 4 years. Water runs under the bridge, and it runs very fast. And it's better to work together than work against each other. And I'm thankful to have that we have a relationship now. But I'm proud of this radio station. I really am. I'm proud of what it's done and what it does. And it's going to take chances and do things that our 2 other stations are not going to do. And the simple philosophy is if you play it, they will listen. And if you're involved with the community, they will come and support you. And that's one of the reasons why it's so important now in this day and age, because this station might be little, but it has a mighty voice. It's going to do things that other stations will not do. You will get entertained, and everybody has their own personality. Frankie B has his own style. You have your own style, but you and I have worked so well together. We've known each other, and it's kind of like you and I can think what each other's going to say. That's a chemistry that folks in radio that doesn't really have.
We both come from different aspects of music.
That's right, we do. And, we have.
You in the radio business, and I've always said kudos. It's like you and Riley, off the cuff.
That's it.
Can do stuff. Me, I'm used to just playing music.
Yeah.
So the 2 of us work great together.
That's exactly right. We had a development in, I have a passion for my hometown, and I have a passion for my county. I love this county. I love this hometown. There's a lot of things that I don't agree with sometimes it's being done, but then there's things that I do agree with. And one thing is I've never found another place that I'd rather live than right here. I know the people. I know my friends. I'm very active and involved in my community, and I want to see people succeed here. And it's just a great thing. And, we're coming up on that 1-year anniversary of the tornado.
Yeah.
April 13th. And incidentally, remember April 13th, the 1-year anniversary, a time of remembrance. Going to be at Anhope United Methodist Church the 13th, and I think it's at 6:30. Pastor Matt, you'll have to text me if that's correct. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it'll be at Anhope United Methodist Church, the parking lot outside there at Goddard Avenue. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's
on a Tuesday.
I think it's on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
But 30 years has gone by in just a flash, and even things I've done in my life, it's just gone by. I just seemed like I turned yesterday. I just started, and there's been some bumps and bruises along the way. I've paid my dues. I feel the ship has come in. 6:30. Matt just texted me. That is correct. But it's the people, and it's you, the listener out there, that I appreciate more than anything. You have supported me, and anything I've ever done. The city has supported me, and I consider all of my listeners my friends, and I do anything in the world for you. And you have made my 30 years very successful, and I'm very happy. And Donnie, thank you for all that you've done. And I'll even give kudos to Frankie B. Me and him were on the outs for a while, but we all got together, got everything worked out, and I just want this radio station.
Here we are.
Here we are. I mean, it's just like we picked up where we left off. It's like we never missed a beat, and we really did. I mean, we used to do this show every Saturday morning. 9 a.m. we'd come in here and we'd roll in here, and we had fun, and that's the main thing of radio. If you take a look at the national scene of things, it's not fun anymore on the national level. I mean, people are losing their jobs. We've talked about this. Charlie Munson, longtime radio personality, great guy, does exactly what he's supposed to do. Gone. And that's the sad thing of it is radio will never be the way it was. But there will be people such as myself and a few others. We're going to still do it the way we remember that we grew up.
Bill Love,
yeah,
those guys on Earth FM.
On Earth FM, they're the closest thing that you're going to have to what the radio was actually. They're live, they're local, and they're personality driven. And it's corporations that's bought up radio stations that have totally destroyed this industry.
Yeah.
But there's also a few mom and pops along the way too that's destroyed the radio industry too. I mean, I'm not going to leave them out because that's part of the issue too. They have brought it on to themselves. But if you play it, they will listen. If you get involved, they will come. And as long as I can, as long as we can, we will continue doing our stuff for the city of Seneca. Social media is a big portion of what radio is supposed to be. So I think I've said enough.
These big conglomerates, they're
right.
after money.
They're after money. It's
and,
not.
We do it because we like to do it.
It's not about the people anymore. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Radio stations are the keepers of the public airwaves. The airwaves belongs to you and you and you. And again, that's just the way it is. I wished I could change it and we could all snap our fingers and go back, but time changes and time marches on, as Tracy Lawrence once said.
Yeah.
But as long as I got a breath in me and I'm alive, I'm going to do it the old way because that's the only way I know how and I know it works. So, with that being said, I think it's time we have a party.
That's right.
Let's see if we can play this song if it'll come up. Nope.
You got to fix that.
There's definitely an issue here with this computer system. There's songs missing. And, that song is completely missing. It's one I wanted to play. But anyway, that's okay. Guess what? We will take care of that in the next few weeks. We're going to go through here. I'm going to help Frank out here and see if we can figure out why some of the songs won't play, because there's a lot of good ones in here we need to play. All righty. Let's see. Ooh, I know what I want to play. Hold on a second. Hold on. Just give me a second. I'm going to go to my other computer here.
Back up.
Hold
Plan
on.
B.
Plan B. TYRON. Let's see. Is that? Yep, that's the song I want to play. So let's go back to the 1970s. It is Tyrone Davis now, and it's called "If I Could Turn Back the Hands of Time."
That's coming up in March.
That's right. I would do it for one more time to get the opportunity to sit up on top of the hill at Seneca and read the obituary column of the air on the air. I'll tell you a story about that coming up.
Oh, darling, I'm so lonely without you. Can't sleep at night, always thinking about you. But if I had the chance to start all over, I would be wishing today on a 4-leaf clover, and leaving would be the last thing on my mind. If I could turn back the hands of time. Oh, baby. Oh, darling, I can't hold out much longer, but the pain is getting deep. Oh, the hurt keep getting stronger. But if I had just one more try, I would be yours alone until the day I die. And we would have a love so divine if I could turn back the hands of time. Turn back the hands of time. Oh, baby. Turn back the hands of time. Remember, girl, that I love you. Oh, darling, please, please let me come back home. Your love has been so good to me, baby, and I just realized without it I can't go on. 'Cause for you're the other half that makes my life complete. If I had one more chance, we'd have a love so sweet, and leaving would be the last thing on my mind. If I could turn back the hands of time. Oh, baby, I love you. Girl, I need you.
from the 1970s, Yvonne Elliman, who brought you the other great tune, If I Can't Have You. That is Hello Stranger. 10:34 now, Sunny 107.9. And Donnie, Lisa's got a request. Lisa Hicks Donald. And she says, y'all played Summer Breeze by Sills and Croft. Well, I am ready for summer breezes. This cold air and rain is getting on my nerves. Let me tell you something. I believe it's getting on everyone's nerves.
Ready to get the grill out and get going.
Well, we got to buy a grill first.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to buy a big old new grill.
Lisa loves some music. Yeah. I've been watching her post on there.
Oh, yeah, she does. There are a lot of folks on there. Our friend down in Florida, by the way, Glenda, checks in.
Good morning,
Good
Glenda.
morning, my favorite guys. Good morning to you. And BJ, thank you so much. Keep doing it right, Jeff. I'll do my best to. Let's. We need to get a weather forecast update, don't we?
Yeah,
I think we do. I think we've missed the weather. So hold on. Let me get this out. It's time for the weather.
Here's the weather on the weekend.
You like my jingles, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, I got another one for you. Hold on. Ready?
Yeah.
Now hear this. The tunes are ready to roll. Your hormones are out of control. You're stuck at home all week 'cause you're a lonely geek.
I got one when you get the weather done. This is funny.
Okay, all right, hold on. All right, did I get a text message? Is your show over with? No, it's not.
We got that one, unless it's kicked off of Facebook.
No, it's, well, wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, yeah, guess what?
Segment number 3.
Yeah, it's time. Let me remove it. Yeah, it does this every time. These are, you just got to give me a second here. All right, Donnie.
Yeah.
I'm going to do two things at one time. Here's the weather. All right, going to be some patchy fog before the morning, and then it's going to be high near 66 in the afternoon, otherwise mostly cloudy. Tonight, patchy fog after 5 a.m., and let's see, otherwise mostly cloudy, low 54. And then for Sunday, there's a 30% chance of showers and all that other nasty stuff. And the temperature for tomorrow is going to be summertime, 74 degrees here in the big city. Currently, right now, we're checking in at a balmy 41 degrees right now from the studios of Sunny 107.9 WFBS. All right, save that and bring it back online. Look at there. Oh, no, it's not over with. No, we're not over with. Frankie B was asking the question. Let's see. Nope. We are back. Had to reset.
Let's see.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. No, we're back. Had to reset. There we go. No, we're back. All right, Lisa. All right, I'm going to play. You got something before we do the song?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We were looking at Facebook while you doing all that. And
okay.
A friend of mine posted a thing, said, I thought I was losing weight, but my sweatpants come untied. So, I've had that problem before.
I've had that problem all my life.
Yeah, sweatpants.
All right, well, Lisa, I'll tell you what. I'm going to turn you on to a new song. Well, it's actually, we've played this one before, you and I. There is another version of Summer Breeze that was released. I love this one. Honestly, I love this one better than the original.
You will love it, Lisa.
Lisa, you're going to love this one. This was recorded in 1976 by the Isley Brothers. And we need to think a little warm weather.
That Hall & Oates or the Night at Daryl's? What was that song?
No, this is Isley Brothers, Summer Breeze. This is the one we're going to do from 76.
Okay.
So, time for another jingle. Ready?
You've got a friend on the radio.
Summer Breeze from the Isley Brothers. Crank up your device if you're listening online, your radio, wherever you might be.
Feel the breeze through your hair.
And feel the, well, if you've got hair.
Yeah.
I mean, I just
had mine cut this week.
Well, you look good, might add. Isley Brothers, here's Summer Breezes. Lisa Joy. Hi, Heather. Thanks for checking in as the music just keeps on rolling.
All in my mind. Summer breeze, all in my
in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Oh, summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Oh, in my mind. See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. A little light shining through the window lets me know everything's alright. Oh, summer breeze, you make me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Oh, summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Sweet days of summer, the jasmine's in bloom. July is dressed up and playing a tune. When I come home from a hard day's work and you're waiting there, not a care in the world. See the smile waiting in the kitchen, food cooking on a plate for two. Feel the arms reaching out to hold me in the evening when the day is through. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Sunny 107.9 WFBS. Donnie, I think Lisa agrees she likes that.
That's right.
That
You
is
gotta
a
leave it like that.
great song. It is the Isley Brothers and is Summer Breezes. The original was recorded by Sills and Croft in 1972. And for just some reason, I like that version a whole lot better. All right, I'm going to play something for you in just a few moments that you asked for.
That's what I was thinking.
I still got to get to the chicken wing song. I haven't played the chicken wing song yet,
like
have
chicken
I?
wing.
I do. I love the chicken wing song. Well, there's another song that we already played, the Buck Naked and Sweating. Oh, Pooh Annie. Hole, I forgot about that song, the hole in your drawers. I forgot about that one. You remember that song?
Yeah.
You got a hole in your drawers. Yeah, and Meet Me With Your Black Drawers On. Those were two of the favorites. I don't know if I'm going to play Theotis easily. You remember Theotis?
Yeah.
You remember that one? Yeah, that's the one that made a boo-boo. We slipped up on the air and played it one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just didn't realize.
Theotis.
Yeah, Theotis. Of course, there is the old famous Clarence Carter.
Oh.
We could play Let's Do It Before We Get Sleepy. That's a good one. Hey, Jason Becknell checks in all the way down in beautiful Tucker, Georgia this morning listening to the broadcast. Happy 30 years broadcasting, Jeff Bryan. I'm catching up to you. Yes, you are. And Jason spent one day at WCCP, and then he signed on February 1997 at WGOG. How about that? I remember that. Let's see. What is he wanting to hear? He's wanting to hear Candy Cane and Great Big Woman.
Them two don't go together.
Great big woman
with a candy cane.
With a candy cane. Oh boy, better be careful. She got some circulating to do. Oh boy, let's see. You wanted to hear the Daryl Hall live?
I forgot about the name of that thing.
Yeah, it was Hot Fun in the summertime.
Yeah, summertime's coming, folks. You get them grills cleaned up.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Sharon Jones is the name that we were looking for. Yeah, it was this song right here. All right, we're going to go do a live version with Daryl Hall and John. Well, actually, just Daryl Hall. And it's from his home, from Daryl's house, from September the 15th of 2010. Sharon Jones, called Hot Fun in the Summertime. I'm ready. You ready, Donnie?
I'm ready.
All right, it's 10 away. Check that. It is 15 away from the top of the hour.
End of the spring, and there she comes back. Hi, 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 there. Those summer days, those summer days. That's when I had most of my fun. Everything is cool. Hot fun in the summertime. Gonna have hot fun. Hot fun in the summertime. End of the spring, and here she comes back. Hot
Sherry Jones and Daryl Hall and Hot Fun in the Summertime. Oh, that's good stuff right there. Playing them all for you back to back here. It is Sunny 107.9 WFBS. We are exactly 10 minutes away from the top of the hour of 11 a.m. this morning. And what can you say? 30 great years has went by in a flash. And we have I've had a good time today. I hope you have too, Donnie.
It's been fun.
And we've got a lot of people that are listening online. Jason, I have found your song, and if you'll give me just a second, I think I will play that for you, if you'll give me just a second here. I was going to tell you a story earlier about, in radio, there's a lot of things local small stations used to do. They would have, like, community calendar, then you would have news and sports, but one of the most important things in broadcasting in local radio years ago, it was the obituary column of the air, where you had to read the obituaries on the air. Now, understand, when I first started in radio, I was having to play big band nostalgia, middle-of-the-road music from the 40s, 50s, 60s, select favorites from the 70s and 80s. Now, this was a hybrid, very, very, you couldn't even say rock and roll, but it was more of a middle-of-the-road format. So, I got to learn the essence of Steve and Edie and the Letterman and the Mills Brothers and Bing Crosby and Mitch Miller and his gang and all of those. So when Mr. Gallimore died, the old man, he hadn't been buried but maybe 30, 45 minutes, and we actually came back and I changed the format. We went to oldies probably 45 minutes after he was buried. The radio station for years had been more of a kind of a block programming, and then, it was playing stuff, but we still had to do the obituary column of the year because guess what? We got paid when people died.
Yeah.
Now, we used to sit around and look, oh, boy, we made $75 today. That was back in the day when, that, and I know that might sound a little weird or not, but yeah, we got paid to read somebody's death announcement. So the funny thing was, 1 o'clock, 1:06, every day for 75 years, it seemed like that's the time for the obituary column of the air. Now, we had the African-American obituary column, but it ran at 12:30. So 12:30, you had to do the obits for the African-American community, and then 1 o'clock, and it was just like, why can't we combine it all? That blew me away years ago, but it was true. I mean, blacks had 12:30, the whites had 1:06. So after we changed the format and all, we had the opening, read the obituaries, and of course you had to play the closing, brought to you as a public service by blah, blah, blah. So the first song coming out of the obituary column, I kid you not, I played Peter, Paul, and Mary. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go, I'm leaving on a jet plane. So that happened.
Wow.
That happened, yeah. Well, then the second time, several weeks later, same thing, except the next song coming out of the obituary column was The Doors and Light My Fire. That was weird. That was weird. And matter of fact, I think I remember at the time, the great Charles Oglesby over across the street used to be here years ago. He's still around. Over at Brown Oglesby Funeral Home, which is now Kiwi Funeral Services.
Yeah.
He called me. He said, "What are you trying to do?" I said, I don't really know. It just the way it turned out. And yeah, but anyway, I thought those were always weird. And another big thing was we used to read who was incarcerated in the county motel, a.k.a. the Oconee County Detention Center. So you'd read off the names, you'd read off the names, and then also too the ER report from Oconee Memorial Hospital.
Yeah, there used to be community things where stuff was happening in a neighborhood.
Yes,
and you knew the paper did it. Yeah. You had the Gossip Girl or whatever you want to call it.
I remember that. Yeah.
I mean, every neighborhood had a lady or most times
that would write the newspaper or.
What's happening in Tokena today?
Yep.
Or up toward Kiowee.
Yep. Or what's happening.
One of those things.
That's right. You're exactly right.
I wish they'd bring it back,
Starting Monday morning.
Puts it all out on the paper.
Starting Monday morning on the Frankie B and Ashley Coming In Hot Show, we'll have news reports from Possum Kingdom. Also, too, we'll be checking in from Mountain Rest. Long Creek is on schedule, and Oakway, and they'll discuss the new roundabout. Let's talk about that, my friends. Okay, first it was the Reedy Fork International Speedway, and we didn't. We just sat there and shook our heads. Why? Now, ladies and gentlemen, just past the Dollar General on Highway 24 in beautiful downtown Oakway, South Carolina, if the DOT is doing it right, they're definitely not doing it. They're going to put in another roundabout.
Well, you know why,
Do tell.
Because that Oakway Mall.
Oh, yeah, the Dollar
General. It's got
General.
so much traffic that they're going to have to put in a roundabout.
Yeah, they're going to have to put in a roundabout. There are some things in this world that I think is absolutely, completely asinine.
There's not that many wrecks around there.
Yeah, and that's just one of them. So instead of fixing the roads and paving the roads here in our beautiful county, we're just going to pave up Paradise and put in a roundabout.
To me, what they ought to do is just take away that intersection right there and make it a...
Get rid of it.
They're supposed to be in South Carolina doing away with all the angled roads and make them a 90-degree turn. They're safer than the angles because, people can't see that good. So they're going... I don't know if it's going to happen or not. There's a lot of people opposing the roundabout in Oakway. So
I would be opposing that roundabout in Oakway, too.
It's not needed. So,
no, it's not needed. I think that's just a waste of money. Now, I will go back and say this. The Reedy Fork International Speedway at Wells Highway and Strawberry Farm Road and Mormon Church Road, that one has worked.
It has. Once people get used to them, they're good.
Well, the problem is nobody's going to get used to them.
No, because people don't know which way to go.
That's right.
It's it's just grinding around in a circle. I done that in Maryland one time.
Well,
and our GPS wasn't working right. So
just
I was going around and around. I said, we're going to figure this out in a little while. So I went towards somewhere. I don't know where I went, but it took me off. Brian said, I think we took the wrong turn. I said, which turn is which?
Guess who celebrates a birthday today?
Oh, who's that?
Oh, I almost forgot my fellow babies, Booger. Howard Hesseman is celebrating a birthday today. And you ready?
Yeah.
He is 81 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, he started as Dr. Johnny Fever on WKRP in Cincinnati.
A mentor.
Oh, that's my hero. All right, my fellow babies. I'm talking about your 50,000 watt intensive care unit, babies. So sit down, open your ears real wide, and say, "Give it to me, Jeffy. I can take it."
I wonder if they'd make a comeback of that show. I mean, most of them's probably passed on, but
Herb is still alive. Jan is still alive. Bailey, Travis, the program director, he's still alive. Tim Reed, who's played Johnny Fever. The only one I think it's past is Arthur Carlson, who was Gordon Jump, who was the GM, and I think Les Nessman. Yeah. I think Richard Sanders, who
Lonnie
played.
Anderson's still around.
Lonnie is still around. So, that would make for a great. But, man, I've got the DVDs.
Yeah.
Of the actual with the music back in them.
Well, you listen to WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
It's your show.
Yeah.
And me, I watch Roadhouse. See, that goes back to our days in radio.
Yeah.
My days in the nightclub.
Yeah.
Just playing music. No, I watch Roadhouse.
Well, I've got another movie. I just got to find some time to watch. I haven't watched it yet. Was the FM No Static at All?
Yeah,
I've got that one. I just hadn't had
we
opportunity.
played that song the last time I was on.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, sure was. So Howard Hesseman is celebrating a birthday today.
Wow.
And let's see, Johnny Van Zant.
Yeah.
He celebrates a birthday today. He is 62. He became the lead singer when the band reunited in 1987, and that would have been about 10 years after the plane crash that killed his brother Ronnie Van Zant and other band members. Let's see, Rosanda Chili Thomas, Atlanta, Georgia. She was the R&B singer of TLC, Waterfalls, and No Scrubs. Just thought I'd throw that out there to you. Yeah, well,
goes along good with Leonard Skinner.
Yeah, it really does. It fits right back. You'll be happy to know that Chelsea Clinton is 41 today. We all know who she is. She is the Clinton Foundation board member and daughter of Bill and Hillary Clinton. I did not have sex with Monica. Let's see, 1981, Josh Groban was born on this date. He's the pop singer. as he's saying, "You raised me up," and to "Where are you?" And that's about it. If you're celebrating a birthday today here locally, let me say happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating a wedding anniversary, happy anniversary to you. And if you're just celebrating Kahula Day, Kahula, it's Kahula Day.
Ah,
yeah,
mix one up.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, that would be good about right now.
A little moonshine chocolate moo moo and some Kahlua.
That's a brown cow.
Yeah,
that would be great. Do that. Today is also International Polar Bear Day, declared by nonprofit group conservation group Polar Bears International to heighten the awareness of the declining population of the big white guys of the far north. Okay. Also today is Chili Day. It's observed annually on the last Thursday of February. It's actually kind of like the last Thursday or something. It's a great excuse to put together a perfect pot of chili.
I think that's what I'm having at the fire department Monday night.
Oh,
chili.
Boy, and all you firefighters, look out now.
Ah, boy. Gonna be blazing.
Today is National Retro Day. Swoop the hair into a high-mile beehive and strut those 8-inch bell bottoms, and can you maximize the curls for a stellar afro? Don't hesitate to break out the old roller skates and see if you still have those mad skills on National Retro Day. Strawberry Day. Today we pay homage to one of the most popular fruits in the world. Strawberries are the first fruit to ripen every year, so they're often called the taste of spring. The bright, red, juicy berries are both delicious and incredibly good for you. Each bite is packed with vitamins, antioxidants, fiber, and, I need fiber. I mean, my gosh, what could you say? Fiber. But the fun fact is that the average strawberry has about 200 seeds in it. Only 200, by the way. So, there you go, Donnie. I think I told you about everything.
We're caught up today.
We are caught all up. And
we're talking about some Leonard Skinner.
Well, we're going to play some Skinner in a second, so hold on. But I'm going to play Jason Becknell's request because I just listened to it here a second ago, and I think it would work real well. Donnie, we got to get you
another shagging song.
We got to get you a great big woman.
Oh, big woman.
Candy cane, baby. Woo! Here on to the greatest hits, Sunny 107.9 and WFBSFM.com, Lake Kiwi Radio Online at LKRadio.online, and around the world, all over the place, y'all.
You need a great big woman. You need a queen-size woman. You need a big butt woman. You need a well-rounded woman. You need a great big woman to show you how to love. Now you need a great big woman. You need a big-haired woman. No diet plate woman.
keep you warm on a cold winter night, Donnie.
Grab you one.
Get you one. Candy Cane. Judy just checked in over here, and Judy says she loves that song. Judy Lusk, that is. Love that song. All right, well, I love it too.
Well, you hear chicken wings.
Yeah, we've got chicken wings coming up, so don't go anywhere. Lisa, you want to hear Kiki D, I Got the Music in Me? Absolutely. Hold on, I'll get that on for you in just a second. But I forgot. You know what I forgot to do?
What's that?
It's legal ID time.
Oh, tell us who we are.
I forgot to tell you who we are.
We are.
Let me see. Are we? I think we are. All right, here we go.
We don't know who we are.
We don't know who we are, but here we go. You ready? Broadcasting from the Jeffy Memorial Studios of Sunny 107.9, this is WFBS LPFM, Salem, Seneca, Wahala, Clemson, WFBSFM.com, Lake Kiwi Radio Online at LKRadio.online. Now, there, we're all legal. Thank you so much. That was easy and quick, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. All right, Pastor Matt, the rock and roll preacher. I like that. The rock and roll preacher has called in and said, hey, Mama, I need a peanut butter and a banana sandwich, baby. Could you play some bossa nova, baby, for me? Yes, we can. Here you go. 7 after 11 with Elvis.
Easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. You got my shirt tails flying all over the place and the sweat popping out of my head. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to quit. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing. I'm about to have myself a fit. Bossa nova. I said, hey, little mama, let's sit down and have a drink and dig the band. She said, drink, 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 oh, fiddle-de-dink, I can dance with a drink in my hand. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to drink. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, cause I ain't got time to think. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Come on, baby, it's hot in here and it's oh so cool outside. Hey, if you lend me $1, I can buy some gas and we can go for a little ride. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for I ain't got time for that. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, or I'll find myself another cat. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova.
Nova. All right, Pastor Matt, here's what you need to do. Tomorrow morning, I need you to wear your Elvis outfit and come to church ready to preach. And if you'll preach it in the style of Elvis Presley, oh, thank you very much. We're going to pray for Jesus and y'all right now. That's what you need to do. I think we could get more people in Ann Hope United Methodist Church if you would dress as Elvis every Sunday morning, and you could actually stand out on the steps of Ann Hope and preach in the Elvis costume.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I don't see anything wrong with it. Do you? I don't. I don't either. I think it would be an added attraction for everyone to come check that out. All right. Got to tell you some funny things, too. I haven't mentioned some funny things that happened here at this radio station. We did. The shot incident was one of the funniest things that I can remember.
That was at your house.
That was at the house when the studio. See, the station here used to be in the studio was at my house, the old house, before we moved here to Seneca into the official Delta D studios of Sunny 107.9.
Palatial.
The Palatial Studios. So let's see. Funny things that's happened here. Number one, it wasn't so funny, is the hijacking incident. Do you remember that? When we got hijacked, the online audio got the transmitter site? Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, that was not a funny moment, I might add. That was one of the most, I think that was the low point of the broadcasting career for me, is when, and of course other radio stations was affected too either. You know, they were playing this blank Trump, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that happened. But we were doing a live remote broadcast. And we were doing the island party. We started the island party where we'd go set up on the island. And Frankie B, bless his heart, it was so funny. You just had to be there. Frankie had just got that new boat, and I guess he was still trying to learn how to drive the boat and stuff, but Frankie came in a little too hot. We all thought, and this was live. I mean, I'm live on the air. I thought we were about to see some stunt jumping.
The boats of hazard.
The boats of hazard. But then the ultimate is when Frankie B said, whack your BB. He said that. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah. That was one of the most funniest moments of broadcasting career. Of course, there's been a lot of things along the way.
I think the best one that I've ever seen was the lady that come in looking for the magistrate's office.
That was, yes, we were here.
Yeah.
We were
live.
We were live. She came in the door, and, is this the magistrate's office?
She just moved here.
She just moved here looking for the magistrate's office, and, Donnie and I, we looked at each other. No, ma'am, the magistrate's office is upstairs. Well, how do you get up there? Well, you have to go around the building. Y'all don't have a shortcut?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, the number one funniest moment here with this radio station, cruising on Maine.
Oh. Shanae.
Yep.
Shanae don't come around no more.
Oh, she's back.
I
she's
hope
back. She's coming to see you for the very first cruising on Maine. I talked to her. I said,
I'm staying here.
Yeah, she will be there.
I'll be in the little building.
Yeah, she said that, she was wanting to talk to you if she could in the little building. But
it's okay.
That was a moment.
The little building will be locked.
I was, if you remember correctly, I became speechless.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to say. I mean, it was a moment that I will never forget as long as I live.
Things you see in downtown Seneca.
I know. That was one of the funniest things I can ever recall, of course, was the moment Shanae came into our lives. Probably the other thing was the tornado. That, and it's hard to believe it's been almost a year that the Seneca tornado has come up. Don't forget about the full moon over Kiwi.
Yeah.
Yes, I mooned somebody on the air. And it was by accident.
My good friend in Calhoun Falls.
Yeah, saw that.
She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm on the radio. We got an online radio show, and we're doing it." And I said, "You can watch it. You can. We have a video where you can see us." Well, she logs in, clicks on the thing, and Jeff stands up and moons her.
Yeah, the pants come down. My shorts came down, and there's the full moon over Kiwi.
Yeah, boy. She said, "Not what I wanted to see this morning." I said, "Well, good morning and wake up." The sun.
Get up.
It ain't the moon, but
get up.
It ain't the sun, but the moon's a shining.
Get up. Get your butts out of bed. It's Jazzy Jeff and the Butthead.
That's the crack of
at the crack of dawn, y'all. That is the crack of dawn. But the tornado, seriously, the tornado event was probably one of the things that, you're prepared for a lot of things, but that was something that I was not prepared for that morning. When you get a call from the city administrator, "Hey, Jeff, we need you down here as soon as you can get here to have your drone ready," I knew then at about 3:30 that this was a direct hit. I knew it was a direct hit, and
I knew it was. I was here.
I mean, even getting the closer driving into town, something that should took me only 20 minutes wound up taking me 45. And then when you turn on 4th Street, there's a single wide trailer right in the middle of the road. But at 7:50 or 7:13, when I saw the first view, because I had the first pictures. I mean, I was up. I had the first video, first pictures. I fed all of that. Took the snapshots. And then, of course, Channel 4 and all the television stations couldn't get crews over here. And so I'm having to feed them all the video and the audio that I had that morning. And it was utter devastation from the skies.
But there's always a bad side to it, but there's a good side.
There was a good side. And then I'm going to talk about the good side. People,
even with the virus going around,
we didn't care.
The virus was out the door.
We didn't care. I mean, I could care less about that virus.
So many people come into the city of Seneca, and the Mill Hill and around anybody that got devastated by the tornado, they came in and they you talk about unity. That was unity. When anybody was needing help, everybody stepped up and done their part, done what they needed to do. So many organizations came in, you know, and still as you ride around, our landscape is
the landscape's changed. Yes,
but it's a sad situation, but in the end, I mean, you look around, some people, they have brand new homes, you know, that it's being built back. You know, we'll never get our landscape back, but people are getting places, you know, and doing better. But each day there's a lot of stuff that happens, and you know you see good things. But there was a lot of good. You just ride around and watch people handing food to people and wanting to help people. That was the biggest thing that I seen as me as a city worker riding around. They was trying to give me food all the time. I said, no, give it to somebody else. I've got stuff. You know, they're feeding us.
Well,
churches was getting together and setting up in parking lots, and you know, groups, Big D's Barbecue, places like that. People was just setting up. Say, hey, if you're the city workers, if you're, you know, first responders, come by, get free food. You know, we're here to feed you.
Oh yeah,
you know, and
that's
it
right.
was a great thing, and there was so much stuff came in. A lot of the companies gave. I mean, water was an abundance of water and stuff to drink. It was hot. At Gatorade, we had, you know, Coke, Pepsi. All those guys stepped up and brought stuff in, and you know.
Well, I think the worst thing, the thing that I remember most is at 7:30 after we had taken the first initial pictures. Scott Mulder, Chief Ritchie of the fire department, Dan Alexander, and myself, we're in the back seat of the Chief's Tahoe, and the first place that we head out is towards the Utica Mill Hill. And it took forever to get there, but once we got there, we were seeing people through the historic district of town was walking the streets, the crying.
Yeah,
the
people were.
They were devastated, and they were lost. They were searching, and just seeing that's etched in my mind forever.
Yeah,
that morning will always be with me until I'm gone.
I mean, we're used to seeing this stuff on the coast.
We don't see it here.
We don't see it here, and it hit. You know, Borg Warner got a big hit. They're still building on that place.
Yeah, they're still working on it, but it's remarkable what they've done in less than a year.
Oh yeah, they had that up and running in no time. But just the area, now that church over across from Borg Warner, there's people working on it now.
Yeah, they started cleaning up and going to rebuild it.
Like you say, people, because we've never had that here. I've worked storms before through the city, and we've had small stuff. We've had ice storms and trees down. Nothing
like this magnitude.
A tornado.
No, nothing like
this. Nothing like what come through here. Not only the city, you know, it got Return area and Oakway, out through there, and in Georgia. You know, it hit everybody. You know, and our director now, he said, once our equipment, we about wore all of our equipment out doing the storm, but. He said, when we get back to what we was, anybody close that's had a storm hit, we'll go help.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
And that's what you got to do. You got to help your neighbors. So
you do.
You know, it's really heart wrenching to see, but then a lot of good come out of it.
Well, that was too one of the times that my years of experience paid off, being able to get the information out, because you know the two local stations are off the air.
Yeah.
You know, I was able to continue getting the information out for it. I mean, communication was big deal, making sure that we had everything going so people knew. We utilized social media. We utilized all the local, like Sunny 107.9, Lake Kiwi Radio, the Seneca Facebook, SC Events page. We utilized every resources available to be able to get information out to the community about things like Schaefer Complex, the drop-off for supplies.
Yeah.
So we worked hard. That was the moment, to me, that a lot of things did shine. There was a couple of, you know, with a natural disaster, but having the people in place and doing what we needed to do, we did it because it had to be done, and we needed to get the information out. But the community as a whole having two neighborhoods that are both they're both in different economic areas.
Yes.
You had Dalton, Thriftwood, Adams Subdivision. You had the Mill Hill, South 6th Street, South 2nd, and the downtown district. But seeing everybody crossing those barriers, it didn't matter how much money or how little, everybody was helping everybody. That's the difference.
That is. And when I went over there, when I come out of the office that morning, I came in early, and I knew, I didn't know it was going to hit, but I couldn't sleep. So I came on in.
Well, I did. I stayed up. I stayed up all night.
I got over to the fire.
2:30 when it started. I just had that sick feeling. But at 3 o'clock, when the first tornado warning went out, then it was 10 minutes later. See, where we live, we were sandwiched between two.
Mm-hmm.
We had the one that went to the north of us towards Salem and Jocassee, and then the one here in Seneca. You could hear that roar. I could hear it up there off Kiwi. You could hear the roar down here.
Yeah.
And I just had that feeling, it was like the premonition. Here it comes. This is a direct hit. I thought it might be just a little small thing, and then all of a sudden the phone call hit me when Scott Mulder called, and then right after that I had got another call that we've had a death and that Borg Warner was gone. That's when it really came home. But as I drive closer to Seneca to get here, turning, having to turn around and see the trees and stuff. But when I hit South 4th Street, there's that mobile home in the middle. I knew it was a direct hit. I knew it was a direct hit. And from this day forward, no one will ever convince me otherwise. And when we get some music, I know we're talking, these are things that's happened. When I saw the path, no one can ever convince me this. There was 3 tornadoes. There was not one. Yeah. But there's distinct pattern line of 3 different tornadoes. And you can take the drone up now. I can take it up now, and you can still see it. Yeah. You can see the one to the south, the middle, and to the north. And it was just like it all opened up, and there's 3 paths that you could see the destruction. There was not one tornado. That was 3 different smaller tornadoes that went through each area. And then, the town was untouched.
Yeah.
Town was untouched. It's like everything of the railroad track. It was amazing to see all that. But again, one of the reasons I'm telling you all of this, there's going to be a community-wide remembrance get-together for folks as a way as we continue to heal. I mean, there's a lot of memories that folks, I hear people all the time when we're talking thunderstorms or tornadoes now, that they're scared. There is one person, too, that I want to mention here on the program this morning, and this is this lady right here. Her name is Jessica Evans. And Jessica has formed a Facebook page and is trying to work hard with the Utica community into getting it back and doing a revitalization. We know that area is economically depressed, and we know that area needs help, and that's why the county's been trying to help the city and the people that live there. And she has done such a wonderful job of getting that information out for the community members. I remember the day that, you walked on the Mill Hill and everybody loved each other and they were all friends. And I guess that I still hold those old values of what I grew up with. And I know that times change, people change, things change, but I sure do like those simpler times. And it was a simpler time.
You take those days, back in those days, it's like I was talking about a town we went to. I know you said we're going to get back to music, but we're talking.
I know.
Everybody was home by 5 or 6 o'clock. You sat down, you eat together. You sat out on the front porch. Your neighbors come over, and everybody did stuff together.
That's right.
And nobody. We need to get back to families having Sunday dinner, Sunday lunch, or what we call supper, breakfast, dinner, and supper.
I would love to see that.
And that's what families were together. Too many families are apart now. And back in those days of the Mill Hill, Mill Village,
yeah.
That's what it was. Everybody was neighbors and they took care of each other, and that's what we need to get back to.
We're about to see a revitalization project, and I may talk about this in a couple of weeks about Neary. Neary's about to undergo.
That's another place.
Well, they've started the construction.
Yeah.
That's a huge investment of what they're doing down there in the Neary Mill Village. All right, let's see. Jessica, I have a major thanks to the county, law enforcement, and community members like you who have been putting in a wonderful effort to try and make a difference. And believe us, Jessica, we're trying. We remember what the Utica Mill Hill stood for. Whether you call it the Mill Hill, the Mill Village, or whatnot, we remember how that neighborhood was. It was a place of pride. It was a sense of community. And when you put all these little communities together, this is what forms the core of Seneca. You got the little communities, and then you've got Seneca. This is what makes us so unique. When there's an issue or there's a problem, we're all there trying to work on it. We want a solution. I know that sometimes getting those solutions are very hard and they're very tough, but it's citizens like you that have come in here and you see the need and you're trying to do your best to step up and take an initiative. And Ann Hope and Pastor Matt and Amanda Brock and Julian Davis and Paul Kane, I really believe those three right there, Amanda and Julian and Paul, they don't get a lot of credit that they deserve because they rolled their sleeves up in here and they got in here to work. I didn't see the other council members down here, but by God, them three did. They came in here and they did stuff. They rolled their sleeves. They helped haul garbage and stuff. And for these people to sit around here and say, well, what have you done for this community? Let me tell you what those three have done for this community. I'm getting on my soapbox. I need to get off of it because I'm getting a little upset. There's some things that's been said about those three that I'm livid. So I didn't want to turn this into a politics show, but it is things that's affected me in 30 years of broadcasting. Yeah. And I wanted to get that information out to the folks. And but anyway, all right, we got to play I got to get tunes.
Got good music.
All right, got good music for you. I got the music in you. Kiki D was a sexy little beast, wasn't she? Look at those little blue eyes. Ooh. I got the music in me, y'all.
Ain't got no trouble in my life. No foolish dream to make me cry. I'm never frightened or worried. I know I always get by. I heat up, cool down. When something gets in my way, I go round it. Don't let life get me down. Gonna take
I've got the music in me. Yes, I do. It is 11:31. Sunny 107.9 WFBS. Donnie, Bigun, White, and Jazzy Jeff. I got some music in me, y'all. Woo!
Yeah. You know what I got in me right now?
What you got?
What you fixing to bring up?
Oh, you about ready for it, ain't you? So are you ready? You sure
I'm
you're ready?
ready.
Are you positive that you're ready for...
It ain't nothing but a thing.
It ain't nothing but a G thing with G. All right, here we go. I want no stinking chicken wings. I'm a breast man, y'all.
Oh, I like
What
chicken
a
wings.
body chicken give. Yeah, here's Jimmy Lewis now here on the Greatest Hits.
Sit down in the welfare office. But I'm hungry. I got to go get me something to eat. Oh, there's a chicken place. I think I'll pull in here and get me some chicken.
Good evening. Would you like to try some of our delicious chicken wings this evening?
I don't eat chicken wings. They ain't got enough meat. If I was into bones and things, I would order pig's feet. Now, give me something juicy, baby. I want something real hot. Oh, I'm checking out your menu, trying to see what you got. There it is. Give me 2 breasts. Give me 2 thighs. 1 large Coke. A side order of fries. Ow, my mouth running water. I can't wait to get a taste. Give me lots of napkins, girl, in case something weighs. I'm a breast man. I'm a thigh man. I'm a breast man. Ow, no chicken wings. I'm a breast man. I'm a thigh man. I'm a breast man. Don't give me no chicken wings. I met a sweet young lady. Girl is a winner. She invited me over, y'all, to a place for dinner. She gave me some wine and a few hors d'oeuvres. She said, kick back and relax till dinner is served. Listen to me. I sat down at the table. Everything was neat. She had fixed some neck bones, y'all, which I don't eat. She was getting upset. I said, baby, don't. Oh, what you cooked was real fine, but here's what I want. Nasty, ow. Give me 2 breasts. Give me 2 thighs. 1 large Pepsi. Side order of fries. Ow, my mouth running water, baby. I can't wait to get a taste. Ha! Give me lots of napkins just in case something weighs. I'm a breast man. I'm a thigh man. I'm a breast man. Don't give me no chicken wings. I'm a breast man. I'm a thigh man. I'm a breast man. Don't eat no chicken wings. What's taking so long? Oh, I'm getting tired of waiting. I'm getting all excited, baby, anticipating. Oh, my mouth running water. I can't wait to get a taste. You can work it out. Oh, don't forget the napkins, girl, in case something wastes. Oh, look at here. Give me 2 breasts. Give me 2 thighs. 1 large Coke. Ha! Side order of fries. My mouth running water, girl. I can't wait to get a taste. Oh, give me some napkins in case something weighs. I'm a breast man. Oh, Lord. Ha! I'm a thigh man. Show enough. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. I'm a breast man. Come on. Cool. I'm a thigh man. Listen to me. Listen to me. Y'all, some guys like the breast man.
Well, Jimmy Lewis there in the Chicken Wings song. Played them for you back to back here. We're, let's see, about, we got what, 25 more minutes left to go in our program today of the Greatest Hits. And again, I want to thank you all so much for being here with the fun and enjoying the great music. And just doing a little bit of reminiscing. 30 great years. Now, the official anniversary is actually March the 1st. That's actually, but we're just celebrating it today. So it was March the 1st of 1991. And also, too, on that day, I actually had another good person through the years that really was a mentor to me, too, and that was the late, great Herb Hosey. Man, Herb was such a superb guy, friendly. He was the engineer, and he did on-air stuff too. But also the sad news is he passed away March the 1st of 2000. Herb's been gone that long. And Herb was kind of like me doing the stuff for the community. Herb did, over 2,000-something Seneca basketball games, not to mention the football broadcast. Also, too, he done all the American Legion baseball games. And he had a servant. He had a servant's heart. He loved his community. He loved Seneca. And, Herb done a wonderful job. A lot of folks remember him, Herb Hosey. And what a great guy. I miss him to this day. He was such a superb guy. Another person, too, that I mentioned, we had on Lake Kiwi Radio Online, we have a show host that does a syndicated show. His name is Vic St. John, the Crash Man. He passed away early this week. And, they have no clue what happened. They think it was heart-related, but, a lot of people that I remember growing up listening to or working with, there's not many of us left that actually worked at WBFM, WS&W in the very final years of J.A. Gallimore. Francis Gilliard's passed away. Let's see, Jim Butts, who used to be the salesman up there, Irwin Bridges, all these great folks that I worked with in the broadcasting industry. But it's good to see that, Riley Johnson, of course, worked at Seneca as well. T. Gentry. Mm-hmm. We like T. Gentry. Chris O'Kelly never worked there. Chris worked for GOG and went on to WMYI and I think a short stint at WSSL, but those were great guys, and I grew up with them, listening to them. And T and Riley, I loved them when they were on WESC years ago. They were really super. They just had that personality, and that's what it took to be in this business.
Yeah.
You don't have to necessarily have the greatest voice. It's just as long as you're a people person and can communicate, and, you don't have to have the greatest voice. I mean, I don't think I do. But I just love enjoying doing what I do, playing music and enjoying and entertaining and keeping the community informed. So there you go. All right. Are you ready for more of the Jazzy Jeff favorite songs of all time?
Let's do that.
I got you another one, Donnie. This one you'll know by heart just as soon as I start it. Yeah.
Meet me.
Yeah.
With your black draws on.
Meet me with your black draws on, y'all. We're going to dedicate this to Donnie's love of his life, Shanae. Here on the Greatest Hits, Sunny 107.9 WFBS. I got to go to Studio P right now. I'll be back.
Call you
black drawers on. Oh, yeah. There you go. One of the Jazzy Jeff classics. Gloria Harmon and the Professor Blues Reviews Band is called Meet Me With Your Black Drawers On, baby.
One of the great shagging songs.
Oh, gosh, yes. And there's just tons of them. You know, Carolina beach music and I have been synonymous for many, many years because, you know, I had one of the most popular Saturday shows ever, and this is where it come from, is that every Saturday, and the original time of that show was 10 till 2 on CCP FM in Clemson at the time. I did that for like 15 years. So I have been a general manager of a radio station. I've been chief engineer of 2, 3, 4 radio stations. I was vice president of this one and built it from the transmitter site and the studios and stuff. And just, I've enjoyed every moment of it. So I'm going to get ready and play. I got a couple more songs, and we're going to get out of here. Coming up at 2 o'clock this afternoon, if you're listening on 107.9, it's Butch Haplin and the Carolina Sounds Beach Music Show. If you're listening on lkradio.online, we've got the 80s coming up with Todd Chambliss. Yep, the K-Todd 80s coming up at 12 noon. But, Donnie, one of my favorite songs of all time, you know the beach music group, I love the Tams. The Tams, everything from the Tams was... I've listened to it. I've got every CD. I had every album, had every record. But there was just that one particular song that always I played because I love the words and the lyrics in it. And the song is relevant today. And I'm going to go ahead and play that one right now. I got another one I need to do, too, from 1968. By the way, the Seneca Bobcats are playing in the Upper State Championship for basketball tonight. 7 o'clock, I believe. And our good friend Ronnie O'Kelly's boy is the freshman Camden. Is that right, Camden?
Camden.
Yeah. He's going to be playing that starting. And I'm going to give a shout-out to him and all the Seneca Bobcats. And, of course, it's kind of sad. There's only like 200 people going to be able to view it in person. Yeah. But anyway, so we're going to give a shout-out to them. We're going to play the Seneca High School fight song, which is The Horse from Cliff Nobles and Company. Weather forecast, and then we're going to say goodbye.
Time to get out and enjoy the day.
Well, I can't enjoy it. Guess what I got to go do?
You got to go pack.
I got to go pack. I'm just so
that's
excited.
The joys of buying a new home and moving.
That's right. I am so excited. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. My all-time personal favorite, back to the year 1968. It is the Tams with Be Young, Be Foolish. But for whatever you do, you have to be happy. And we're going to play that for you right now. It's just as soon as I hit the correct button and pot it up, there we go. Look at there. That's just how easy and simple it was. Boy, I've played this a few hundred times in my life. Enjoy. It is the Tams. Be young, be foolish, but be happy here on Sunday 107.9 WFBS.
Be young, be foolish, but be happy. But be happy. Don't let the rain get you down. It's a waste of time. Have your fun. Live every day in the bright sunshine. It's the same old story all over the world. Girl needs boy and boy needs girl. So be young, be foolish, but be happy.
the Seneca Bobcat fight song. 1968, it's the Horsecliff Nobles and Company. It's the Bobcat basketball team traveling in the Upper State Championship game. And good luck to all the Bobcat fans and Bobcat Nation. Yeah, all right. So, well, Donnie, we have come to the end of broadcast excellence here on the program.
It's been a great morning.
It has been a fantastic morning, and as always, I appreciate you and the many years we've been friends and enjoy doing all the stuff we do, not only here, but also, too, for the city of Seneca. And I hope that in 30 more years you're rolling me in a wheelchair, because I'll need one by then, I'm
30
sure.
more years, you might be rolling me. I will be 85 years old.
Well, maybe I'll be mayor of Seneca by then, you know. You never know. But
I'll probably still be working for the Public Works.
You got that right. You're gonna be the recycling coordinator.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like Fred Sanford, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be coordinating and ordinating and oh my gosh. Hey, Chris Garrison just checked in. First time I've tuned in. Love the show, man. Chris, good to hear from you, brother. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. And somebody just says, I have no idea, says Facebook user says, go Bobcats. That's right, go Bobcats. And again, Upper State Championship coming up for today. And, of course, we mentioned Ronnie O'Kelly's son is a freshman who is playing. He's starting, and that's just the way it is. Weather forecast once again brought to you by the City of Seneca, reminding you that the Race for the Green 5K and Half Marathon is coming up Saturday, March 13th. You will be able to hear that right here on 107.9 and WFBSFM.com. Donnie, you and I will be there at Schaefer Complex starting at 7 a.m., but there's still some time. If you want to register, you need to go now and do that at go-greenevents.com.
And have they got some bling?
They got bling, baby.
They got bling.
They got bling from Julian Davis.
Riley Johnson.
Yeah.
And Julian has brought out the bling.
They got bling on the ding of the sling.
That's right.
Oh, that sounded bad, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well.
Yeah, bling.
Bling. There
Let's
you
go on
go.
with the bling.
All right, mostly cloudy for today with high near 63 degrees. Coming up for tonight, 20% chance of showers in the overnight hour. Patchy fog otherwise. Mostly cloudy, low around 55. Sunday, 30% chance of showers, mainly after 9 a.m., and patchy fog before 8 a.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with high near 73 degrees. And then coming up Sunday night, showers likely mainly after 2 a.m., mostly cloudy with low around 58 degrees. 70% chance for Sunday night. Monday, showers likely mainly before 1 p.m., cloudy with a high around 65 degrees and the chance of rain of about 70%. Currently, downtown Seneca, the Delta D studios of Broadcast Center at Sunny 107.9 from the Palatial Studios. We are still holding steady, it looks like, at 44 degrees right now.
We raised up a little bit.
Yeah, we went up a little bit. Donnie, thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
I have had a ball today, and thank you for coming along and sharing 30 years of broadcast memories and of memories of the community and so much. And I thank you, the listener, for without you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. Again, I urge you to support your local radio station right here at Sunny 107.9. It's a not-for-profit, baby, and they play the tunes. And so if you own a business, you need to support this radio station, because without stations like these, your community doesn't have a voice. That's just that easy. It's that simple. And if you're interested, you can always call here at 864-719-2501. Leave a message, and Frankie B will call you back.
As soon as he gets done with his
Bloody Mary. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, Frankie's drinking Bloody Marys. I think he's on top secret mission. He may be out of the state, I believe. Or something.
I believe he is.
I believe he's gone somewhere. I'm just not sure where it's at. He's at an undisclosed location somewhere in Oconee County, South Carolina. It's called Neary Beach.
He's over on the dock.
He's over on the dock, drinking a Bloody Mary on the dock. That's Frankie B. He's drinking Bloody Mary on the dock. I got to write a song about that. What do you think?
Oh, Lord.
Jazzy Jeff and the Shower Stall Singers next week here on The Greatest Hits. They'll be bringing you some of the great country tunes. Frankie B on the dock, drinking Bloody Mary out of a cup. going fishing.
Stick to radio.
I think I will. All right, love y'all. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll do it again real soon here on Sunny 107.9 WFBS. It is Archie Bell and the Jarrells, and guess who? Oh, Archie! Oh, boy, at Sugar Bear. He's in love with you. See you soon, Donnie.
See ya.
Have
See you, everybody.
Weekend, everybody.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Archie's giving up on this just to go back down there to that little old country chick.